We are live, Al. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
God, I haven't seen you like at all like lately, right?
Right. Right. What's third time today or second time?
I think it was the third time. But I'm so happy to be here with you, man. You've helped me out so much personally, and it's an honor to call you part of my circle. So I'm super happy to have you here. Thank you for making time for this today.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. I enjoy working with you too. It's a good connection.
Yeah, for sure. Now, for the people that don't know about Friendly Fridays is an opportunity for us to learn things we should have learned in school, but did not. So I have the opportunity to have a network of awesome people like Al that are experts in their field. And today we're going to be talking about something I love, insurance. So how this topic got brought about is that Al has been able to help me save a ton of money in my home insurance. I think you saved me $300. And then now when I got my new vehicle, my Lexus, you were able to save me. I think they quoted me at like $100 more a month than what you quoted me at. So I'm obviously indebted and super happy for you to help me, but you also help with all these other different lines of insurance. And it people don't really realize how important it is to have an agent like you on their side, an advisor like you, until something crazy happens and they're like, oh man, I probably should have, done a little bit more, research or,
Right.
but but Al, why don't you tell them a little bit about you,
Okay.
and who you are and what you focus on?
Sure. Yeah. Thank you. So a little bit about me. I've been in insurance for about 20 years, and I've done all types of different insurance. Like most general agents, I've done many. Um, my focus in the last 2 years. I'm with Accurate Insurance Solutions, and like the last two years, I've been trying to grow a block on the commercial and personal lines of insurance. So, for commercial insurance, we focus on general liability, workers' comp, professional liability, umbrella policies, property insurance. On the personal line side, home, auto, same thing, umbrella policies, recreational vehicles. We are truly a one-stop shop. We really like to, we're a general agent, so we're not captive to one market. We can go out to market and try to find the best deal. And that's our goal. Try to make sure everyone's got the right coverages and that they're saving money, hopefully.
Yeah, no, yeah. And I know that you can be someone that they're going to save money, but a lot of the times you can. So,
Right.
in the insurance world, it's so important to know exactly what you have, to make sure that you're actually covered.
Right.
But in order to make it just a little bit more fun, I thought to share some crazy insurance stories so we can kind of discuss them and see how other people can avoid making these same mistakes. So I got this from webinsurance.com. They have a article titled 20 crazy hilarious real life insurance claims. Now guys, this is just from the website, so I don't know these people personally. I don't know if you know it doesn't go into too much detail, but just want to share this. So once upon a time, an insured filed a claim saying their boat was stolen from a closed garage. The problem: the boat was 30 feet long and the garage was only 24 feet. Instead of having their claim paid out, they received a fine. So, lesson: be truthful with the insurance companies, right?
Exactly.
Has anything crazy like happened to you, or what do you think about like that?
Yeah. Well, you said it. I mean, insurance or contracts. It's a contract with a company to protect you. For a boat. Comprehensive coverage, collision coverage, and theft is one of the coverages. But when you're doing a contract, it's so important to be in good communication with your prospect or client, because there's so many questions and things that these insurance companies want to know to rate the policy. For this boat example, obviously it wasn't protected the way the insurance company would like. I mean, it was obviously in a garage that wasn't shut, which is something they want to know. I mean, another thing, it could have been in the wrong location. I mean, there's so many things that could have went wrong with this one. I mean, it could have went down to maybe the owner is not even really the right owner on the policy. And insurance companies, at the time of claim, they're going to ask these questions because they want to make sure that they're protecting the risk correctly and they're paying a claim based on the risk. There's just so many factors. I haven't had any clients this happened to. Luckily, my the claims have went well. But they do have the right to go and charge penalties at some point because they could go to civil. They can go to civil court. If you're misrepresentation, they can take you to court and not only not pay the claim, but they can go after you for fraud. So it is important to and it could be that this person wasn't trying to miscommunicate. They could have maybe just not been asked the right question. So it's very unfortunate.
Or they could have moved.
They could have moved.
Different place. They just didn't update their insurance, company. And, there's all these different variables that can go on, but that's why it's so key to have someone that's on their side to say, oh, hey, you moved, you might want to update the insurance company. And another lesson here is insurance is all based on risk. So the higher the risk, the more that you're going to pay. It's right. That's how the insurance companies gauge it. And so if a boat's out on a lift somewhere, it's different than if it's enclosed in a garage, right?
Absolutely.
And so
and the area makes a difference too. I mean, now I'm just throwing things out there, but they could have said that they were dry docking it down in St. Petersburg when they really had it in a garage up in Newport Richey. Those are things that the insurance company is going to find out at some point, especially with time of claim.
Yeah. Well, do you have any crazy insurance stories have ever happened to you that you care to share, or have things kind of just been?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of stories there, that are out there, as far as you hear them all the time. Unfortunately, I don't get to hear all the details, as far as who's right and who's wrong. I think, the last one that I heard, I think we just spoke about before, I'm just on top of mine, is the Uber driving for, and driving for these rideshare companies. There was a client we had that was on his way. He turned on his app and he was on his way to go pick up a delivery. And he had a personal insurance policy, which most people do on these. And it was through an Uber Eats type of deal. I think it actually was Uber Eats. And he didn't know any better. And the claim, when it was a little car accident, it wasn't a big claim, but his claim was denied because the first question the claims adjuster asked him was, what were you doing? Where are you going? He's like, oh, I just turned on my application to go pick up a delivery. And unfortunately, that's it. And a lot of people don't understand that. They just think that, they have insurance and it covers everything. And, it's not that these companies are trying to get out of claims, but there's a price for some of the risks that you're doing. And if you're not covered right, unfortunately, they're not going to pay a claim that they shouldn't have to.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, guys, you heard it here. You have Al helping you out and making sure that you're covered for the things that you are doing. So make sure you reach out to him. He's an open book. If you have any questions, need anything specifically with commercial lines, I know, general liability, workers' comp can get a little tricky for some small businesses, but obviously all day home policies, boat policies, stuff he can help you with. So Al, thank you so much for taking time out to help me and share this information. Everyone out there, stay safe. Do not have any crazy insurance stories. And if you do, let us know so we can, share and see how we can help. Anything else you want to share, Al?
No, I think just to go on your last point, I think, if I don't know the answer, I'll find it. Unfortunately, you can be in insurance as long as you want, this. You don't know everything, but I do have the resources to at least find the answer and try to get you in the right place. So, I really appreciate you having me on today, Paola. It was a good time.
Of course, man. Hey, you help me, I help you. It's all karma is all going to come back, and it's going to be awesome. So thank you so much, guys. Anything else that we can help with, we are here for you. And tune into next Friendly Friday. We're going to have Matt Stewart on the next Friendly Friday.
Oh,
so that's
all right.
So tune in, put on your calendars next Friday at 1 p.m. And until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching.
All right. Thank you.